Okay. Hi, man. Hi, guys. So this is our fifth modeling session. I'm going to continue working on the ACV. I hope to finish it today. To get it printed over the weekend. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm going to try. So work today is going to be pretty much only on Fusion, like yesterday. So let's get started. So as I said before, there are not too many pictures of this vehicle. This is actually the best one I have for the roof. So it's pretty much standard, two covers on the back, three manholes in the front, the engine cover, and some textures, I'm guessing, to walk on the roof, and a few details there and there. So let's get started. The first thing is that I'm missing a big volume here, this one. Let's place that one. Hi, fun. Thanks for being so active. Thank you. So this one goes around here. I could definitely do this using a SketchUp as we did on the second live, but it's a really simple volume, so there's no need for that. I'll make a fillet here. It has some sort of circular. detail here, something like this. And I'm also missing a little box here. Goes. Oh no, maybe that is this. I'm not sure. Like I said, there are different versions of this vehicle. I'm not going to add this. These two little pipes, they are needed. I have seen them in different pictures. There they are. Oh, that might be a snorkel. Let's check. Uh, so, now the snorkel seems to be this one. And these two pipes. Oh no, this is better. So we have two pipes, square, the notch, and this. Okay, this makes more sense. Okay, let's add those two pipes. So pretty much almost on the corner. We have the base. Okay, so this one seems to be, no, it seems to be right there. Okay. This one seems to be smaller. Okay, and we have that detail. It's good. Okay, so this is this one. So all this seems to be smaller. So these two pipes are definitely smaller. They're a little bit behind. Okay, so yeah, this makes more sense. Okay, so Just adding details, no, nothing fancy. Just take them from the picture. Nice. A little bit weird. Just make that again. Add a few bolts. Maybe a little bit too big. Okay. So this cover, it's a little strange. This usually is like a grill in other vehicles. Not sure why this is solid. Let's see other pictures. No, I don't have any other good pictures of it. For example, here it seems like a grill, but I'm not sure. Oh, so this is the base for the MG, right? Okay, that makes sense. Not sure. No, let's just leave it like in the other picture, like this. Oh, this seems to be more like a concept picture, Not even has glasses. Well, for now, I'm gonna just leave it like this, like on this picture. So it has a bar here, has 4 bolts here. A little plate here with a bolt. So I'm feeling that fusion is a little bit slow. So I'm just going to do like we did yesterday. I'm going to save the design, save it as a new version. I could also save it on the same version because Fusion takes care of that, but I'm just used to do it like this. I'm going to erase design history, erase while I'm on direct model, erase all sketches, dissolve all operations, and delete all constructions. I'm gonna capture the sand history again, and now it should be quite lighter. Okay, so we already have this one, the lights, this little antenna here. So we're only missing these two lids. Let's work on this half. So our picture, it's like a big square with a little detail. These are way too big, so I'm gonna do them on 6. So a big one. Something like this. Maybe a chamfer here. Um, but I'm not sure because I have been doing all in life. Hola Oscar, gracias. So the entire process is on live session. So maybe you missed one, not sure, but it's all online, so you can check them out later. Like I say, it's all online. The idea is for the entire process to be public. I'm also going to print this model. I'm probably going to paint it. I hope to get the entire process on live sessions. Not sure about the painting, but maybe some updates, stuff like that. Not sure yet. This seems to be it. Okay, so this also seems to be more wider. Okay, Okay, so finally, let's add. It seems to be like a bunch of leads. We also have one detail here, one base copied there. Let's put all those. Um, this is probably a camera up there. All these model vehicles have them. We got another visor over here. On this side, it's a cylinder. What else? Uh-huh. We have still those doors. So we need to have um, 6 spaces. But this doesn't have the antenna. So it goes like something like this. These are equal. The first one is bigger, something like this. Just want to make them really small. So it'll be like a light texture once I print it. Okay. See how they look on the other side. One, two, three. It might be a little bit this side. Okay, I'm gonna get this one down with it. Okay, looks really nice. I'm gonna do this a little bit. And I think that will be it. I'm gonna do one last check on the entire vehicle. Oh, this one's way more advanced. Uh, well, yeah, Oscar is asking if I'm doing this right from pictures. At this point, yes, but check the first live. On the first and second live, I'm using SketchUp to match perspective from photos and get this model. Check this out. So this was the base model, the base mesh model that we made on using SketchUp on the first live. And you see the model is matched with this picture. So all the big proportions of the vehicle, I got them from this process. So this model, the one that I'm showing you on SketchUp, this model, I use it as a base model here on Fusion. That was, I think, on the second life. I start modeling on top of that, this model, and now I'm just adding details. And details, of course, yes, are just by looking at pictures. That's it. But the key was this model, was to make this model. Let's say, this is what differentiates my process from other process that I have seen online. Okay, so great, yeah. Yeah, you should check them all out. I know they can be a little bit long, but just you can see the life and skip few bits by bits. It's going to give you a great idea of the entire process. I'm also planning into doing like a recap video of all life and put them on like maybe 20 minutes video or something like that. So it's a little bit lighter to digest because I know that 5 hours of modeling is not easy to continue. So the model is pretty much done. I don't think I need any more details on it, especially since I know that this is a concept. Oh, I'm missing a few bolts here. Since I know that this is a concept vehicle, I know that I'm gonna have to upgrade it at some point. So I'm not much too concerned about the details right now. What I'm most concerned on this model is our proportions. Because I mean, when different versions of the vehicle appear on, on the news or on a parade or something, I'm gonna have more pictures at my disposal. Um, I'm going to be able to upgrade the model. But for the live and explaining my modeling process, this has been great. So yeah, I think this is pretty much it. Just going to join this. And now I'm going to prepare prepare the model for printing. So right now the model is made from the wheels and the body as one part. This is a relatively simple model. I think should be print fine just the way it is right now. Maybe this detail here. Oh, probably not. Should be fine too. So for resin printing, this is good enough. I'm sure I'm going to be able to print it just like it is right now. But for FDM printing, this is a little bit too complicated. So I like to divide these models to get easy to print FDM models. So let's call this ULP body. The whole wheels, I'm just going to copy them. I don't need them for them to be components anymore. Sounds weird. Okay. Now I'm going to erase all these components. Okay, so I'm gonna hide this. Oh, I missed one. Ah, for the wheels, I need to. This is a little boring process. No big deal. Just have to do it. It might be a little faster if we work on direct modeling, So this one was stop capturing design history. Oh, what the hell? Dude, sorry, for some reason I missed the wheels. Okay, okay. Sorry, fix it. Okay, so now we have the model ready for a scene printing. It's a little bit slow right now. Okay, here we go. So this one will make a new component called scene. I'll put all of them there. This one will make a new component called wheels because wheels are shared. They can be resin printed or FDM printed. It's the same. And this DLP, I'm gonna copy here. I'm gonna hide this one. Call this FDM one. I'm gonna make it a new component just to keep the model organized. That's all. Okay, so for this one, my my main goal is to make it easy to print. So I usually the first thing I do is divide them all in half. Usually this kind of model has a really clear line where they can be divided. This one's too bad that the line goes right over here, but once it's printed, it should be easy to sand down here. It shouldn't be a problem. The front, I don't like this. I don't like the fact that it cuts under the lights. So what I like to do is the following. I'm gonna cut the front right on this line. Maybe a little bit to the back. So we don't cut there. Okay. I'm gonna join this. Okay. For this one, the suspension should be part of the other part. So I'm gonna cut it right here. That should be easy to print. It should be easy to print. This should be easy to print. Shouldn't be a problem. This also should be easy to print. It should be easy to sand this edge here. The propeller should be easy to print, shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, I think this is it. For the FDM body, since the circles, this part is going to be printed like this. Like this. So it's gonna have supports here. So for the supports to be easy, I like to make little flat spots on these guides like this. Oh, I'm going to come to the design history, so I need to mirror it, subtract it. Yeah, like that. Mm, might do the same here. These are just little details to make it easy to print. Okay. For example, this detail, its house, not sure what it is. It's real here. It would be a little hard to print in this direction, so it might be better off as a standalone piece. I'm gonna join them. So we have this. Oh, also the side armor might be good. Yes, that might work as a standalone part. Let's try it. Let's just try it. What I'm just trying to do here is to get as much flat parts as possible. Flat parts are easy to print on FDM printers. Oh, this works. This works. Yes. Okay. So maybe okay, this one does not make sense. Good, so join there. Okay. So this part now makes sense for it to be part of this one. It needs to be flat on the back. Yeah, oh my god. No, let's leave it as a piece of art. Okay. Let's fix that. Okay, so you have chassis, the front, you have the main body, the armor, this should be part of the main body. Maybe we have the same opportunity here on the rear door. Just so it looks like one part, rear door. Let's do this. See, the main body. Main body is missing a few bits. Main body still missing a few bits. Oh, these are just little trash there. So we have one body, chassis, left armor, right armor, right armor, right armor on this for the chassis. Okay, now we have easier to print model for FDM printers. Now all we have left is to make some guides for it. Is this correct? Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens if we divide the chassis with this one. To see if we can include this little bit or here. The same thing here. This. Now we can include these too. The armors. Okay. So let's just draw some guides for the parts to fit together nicely. So let's start with the main body. So we have the main body, we have the chassis. With the chassis and the main body. I just need a little guide, maybe two guides. I like to make them circular. With a little taper angle, Just going to cut them from each body. And I'm gonna make them a little clearance for them. Okay, main body. So we have the chassis, we have the two guides, we have the main body. So the front This will work as a guide for the front, so it shouldn't be a problem. And this line and this line will work as a guide for the right arm. Oh, mixed left arm, right arm. Okay, this one's gonna work as a guide. Should be fine. This little notch is gonna work as a guide for the grill. And once the grill is placed, it's gonna work as a guide for these two arms. The rear door, the rear door might even guide. Yes. Let's just make a couple of notches. Use a little bump here. And let's cut them to the right door, rear door. There you go. So this model is ready. Now I draw my model on 196 scale, but I like to publish my model. I like to publish my model on 164 scale. It's a little bit bigger. Of course, the end user can always scale it up and down. So hi from Greece. I think so. Hi. How are you? Okay. So like I said, this is it. Okay, I'm going to publish it now. But first, I'll save this version. So since I like to keep my files clean, I'm gonna erase the other two versions. A little bit sad, but it's to be done. I'm gonna save a copy of this one as 164. Also, okay, as 164. For 164, I need to scale them all 1.5 times its size. That's just a result of dividing 64 between 96 is 1.5. That's a scale conversion. Oh, I just noticed. I just noticed that I'm missing two ears. Now, let's erase this one. Well, I'm gonna erase it later. I'm missing a little detail. It's just important to have as many accurate details as possible. So yeah, I'm missing 2 years that goes all the way back. So I'm just going to copy this one, align this edge with this edge. Just a little bit to the front, a little bit at an angle, and it has this detail here. So when this happens, it's important to make sure I'm updating all bodies. So we have the resin printed one. I'm gonna join them. I'm gonna keep the tools. For the FDM, I'm gonna join this, and I'm not going to keep the tools. So that's it. Okay, now we're ready. We made this one, 64. And like I said, I just need to scale this 1.5 to get a 164 model. Okay, okay. Now let's just first I'm going to publish a version to make the final renderings. So one file, this 64 file, and now I'm going to export the actual parts. One file per body, a 164 version. I'm gonna go to process slicer and to blender. I was working on these renderings before. Just going to import. Fine. It's gonna take a while. This is made for HL scale models, so I just need to scale it a bit down. I'm going to use a material that I'm trying to make it look like a resin printed model. It's still not quite there, but it's getting close. The thing I don't like is the noise texture I have on it. It's a little bit too big, I think. I might have a little bit too much strength. Let's test it like this. The scene itself is pretty simple. Two planes, a few cameras, three lights on top of the model, and an HDR image for enemies. The HDR image is really off. It's almost off. It's like zero point 0.2. So while this is on the making, I'm going to align all parts for publishing. No. So I'm just gonna put this how they should be printed. I'm missing this one, I have them all. Yes. Okay, let's save this one. Let's see the new one. I usually do this one time. The rest of the rendering was to show up some progress on this side. Let's see. Mm, okay. So, so I'm just overriding the files. Oh, see? So that was an extra part that we have. No problem. I have to check the body. This one is complete. Final. Mm, Okay, now let's just take a look at. So this one, let's just erase that one from here. Okay, so image. Usually 3 image is enough for publishing. Okay. I like to take a screenshot of all the included parts. Okay. So, um, so this is it. The model is ready. It's ready to be printed. I'm actually going to start printing it right now. This is a 164 version. I might print it at 142 scale. That will be 1.48 times as big. Big model. Should be a big model. Mm, whoa. No, this is way too much info. No, no, this is way too much info. Mm, so, well, like I said, the model is ready. It's ready to be printed. I just need to set up this better. Make this setup better. This is way too long for a model like this. I'm also think I'm going to divide the rims so I can print the wheels on black and the rims in gray or another color. I think I'm going to do that. But for the rest, the model is ready. So I'm going to do next a live about setting up the model for DLP printing, probably in HO scale, and setting up the model for FDM printing, probably 148, 142 scale. I'm not sure when I'm going to do the live, probably tonight or tomorrow, not sure yet. But stay tuned. This is it for today. Thanks for watching. And remember, there are 4 more sessions before this one. Make sure check them all out. Like I said, I'm probably going to do like a recap video of all of them into maybe a 20-minute video, something like that, to make it easy to watch. But if you really want to learn this, just see them the 5 plus 5 hours of modeling. You're going to learn a lot. It's definitely not a beginner tutorial. You need to have some sort of basic knowledge about Fusion, about SketchUp, but if you have that, it should be easy to follow. Well, thanks for watching. I see you guys next time.